What's up, Festive season fam? Once again, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Courtesy. Let's go. My guest today is a phenomenal woman that I've had the pleasure of interacting with. Obviously, I think how we met was just being in the same place at the same time. We met at the gym, and from there, we kind of just started gravitating towards each other based on the conversations that are being had. And I realized that, she actually works in the space of assisting people with their physical wellness, particularly in the arena of their diet. And I work in the space of assisting people with their wellness, particularly in the arena of mental stability. So that's how we kind of just found out that there's a lot of similarities in what we do, even though she focuses on the body and I focus on the mind.
Hi everyone, my name is Khumbuzile and I'm from Babane. So I am a clinical dietitian by profession. I'm a dietitian, but I've taken the clinical route in my profession, meaning I work with people who have medical conditions and provide their nutritional management for that medical condition. And I've been doing this for, how many years are we on now? I completed my studies in 2015, so I've got 10 years experience.
Hello once again, Festive season family. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Courtesy. Today I have the honor and the pleasure of being with one of my favorite people. You might have seen her if you ever stopped by Mbabane Clinic and went specifically to the dietitian's office. This is the face that you'll find. Khumbu, hello and welcome to the show.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for having me on the show.
It's an
Didn't know I was one of your favorite people. I'm going to milk that from now.
Here we have these beautifully laid out ingredients over here today. What is it that we're going to be cooking?
We are making polpette today.
On.
Tried with the Italian accent. We are making a meatball pasta. So I love pasta. I think anytime someone asks me to cook, I will 9 times out of 10 will make pasta. So today we're doing one of my favorite dishes, which is basically a meatball pasta. To take you through the ingredients and I guess the phases that we'll be cooking in, we've got our meat section this side.
Come on.
So this is we've got our mince. So we are doing a beef, we're using beef mince. I mean, you can use other types of mince, but we'll just stick to beef, which is always readily available in our setting, as opposed to other types. So this side we'll be preparing our meatballs. So these are all the ingredients that go into flavoring our mince. And it's still important to try and keep that mince as soft and succulent as possible because nobody wants to eat dry food at all. And then once we've formed them, we will move over to the pan and we have to brown the meatballs first. So in essence, they get cooked in 2 parts. We brown them first, which allows that meatball to seal on the outside, lock in the flavors, and then we'll make a sauce, a tomato-based sauce for obvious health purposes because I hate cream.
That is the underlying theme of this meal, the health
element. So it's also about teaching our viewers how to make delicious food that is not bland. Because I find in a Swazi context, we tend to believe that if we're being healthy, then I'm boiling everything. Exactly.
Then if we're talking healthy food, it must be better.
And so it can still be healthy and flavorful at the same time.
All right, so now you've heard the theme, you've seen the lineup. Let her cook.
All right. Oh, let's please blend the onions first. So this is again another hack of mine. Instead of chopping my onions, I actually blend them with the garlic.
Because they're contained, there's no more crying.
No more crying. And also I find they work nicely for thickening the whatever sauce you're making. So it eliminates the need to add, I don't know how other people were taught to cook, but when I was growing up, if the sauce was a little watery, we'd add soup powder to it. Which obviously means you're eating more salt, which can affect your blood pressure. So I find that blending the onions also helps to act as a thickener for whatever dish you're making.
When did you start working? And maybe perhaps I know and I love the story of how you found yourself in the space of being a dietitian.
Yeah, please give me a spoon first.
A spoon, sure.
Thank you.
This is why it's called Cooking with Courtesy. Because you know what I mean? I'm just here to give her what she needs.
Everything that I need.
Yeah.
So I think I actually think I always say dietetics found me. I didn't find it because
let's get the correct term for it. It's called what?
Dietetics.
Diet statistics or diet? Yeah. Dietetics.
So there's no R in it. People like to add an R. I don't know where the R comes from.
Dietetics.
Yeah. So the profession found me, honestly speaking. So we just place our mints in a bowl. Because when I was 18, not 18, I fell sick when I was 14. The illnesses started showing up when I was 14. I actually had to have 2 operations to try and correct it. Because my digestive system was not agreeing with what I was eating, obviously.
What were you eating?
Junk. So a bit of history about me. My mom fell pregnant when she was doing her first year of university.
Right.
So she was obviously still studying. So my grandparents did raise me until my mom completed her studies. Then obviously she came to live with us so I lived with them until I was 12. That was when my mom then moved out from my grandparents' place. Oh yeah, I'm so used to doing everything myself.
I know, independent women vibes.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I got you, sis.
Thank you. And then please give me a dry spoon as well. So when we moved out and lived with now it was myself, my mom, and my younger sister, my mom really did spoil us because now there's, there was a time when there was 13 of us living with my grandmother.
Come on. That's a whole village right there.
Exactly. So then my mom would spoil us whatever you wanted. You don't want to drink water, you're drinking Coke, that's perfectly fine. That's it. We're not cooking, we're just going to have pizza for dinner and go to bed and call it a day. So over time, I obviously did fall sick. My digestive issues then surfaced, and I was in and out of doctors' offices for a few years, I think from the time I was in Form 2 until Form 4. Then one of my doctors just said to me, please work on changing your diet, change the way you eat, and then start to exercise. So obviously I didn't even know there was a dietitian back then. I didn't know there was anyone who could help me with getting healthy. So I figured it out on my own with Google.
Okay.
Was there even Google? Whatever search engine.
Whatever search engine was there, yeah. Before there was Google, there was Netscape. Yeah, I think that's the correct one.
So I used that search engine. I applied some of what I was learning within my daily eating. I remember I used to carry like little carrot sticks to school. Trying to be healthy.
You were that girl, yeah.
But it did work and my symptoms improved. And I remember being 18 and thinking to myself, I want to actually learn more about nutrition so I can help other people. Wow. So that was already my thought process at 18.
Okay.
So when it came time to go to university, I did all my research and I discovered that South African universities do offer dietetics as a profession. So that was the day I decided I'm applying for dietetics, and that's it.
Take us back into time. What did the festive season look like for you at home growing up with your family?
Lots of food. I come from a family of feeders. Actually, even today, preparing for this, I thought to myself, will there be enough food for the whole crew? Then I'm like, Khumbu, this is work. This is not your personal
Forget the crew. It's not about them. It's not about them. It's about, as long as there's enough food for me, you're cooking with me. As long as there's enough food for me.
So generally, when it comes to any time my family meets, even outside of the festive season, there must be enough food for everyone to eat. We can't run out of food.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's basically that spirit of giving and ensuring that everyone is well fed and enjoys the festive season. So I think this is well mixed now.
Okay.
So we can get to shaping our meatballs.
There we go.
So what I'll do is I'll just spoon these out using the ice cream scoop to make sure we get uniform sizes, and then you can just start forming them into balls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Please make sure they're nice and tight.
Okay. So I actually must press in and round them up.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Going back to your family and festive vibes, Do you guys take turns in cooking? Does somebody have a dish that they specialize in? How does that usually work?
No, so during the festive season, we'll put together a menu. My mother's very OCD, so my mom's like the woman of action in the family.
Now we know where she gets it from.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Yeah, don't choke on that. I know it's a bit harsh.
Woo!
It can be a bit harsh.
Can be a bit harsh.
Yeah.
All right, so now our meatballs are nice and rounded. We're going straight into
Browning them.
putting them into the fire. And of course, this is my handiwork. It's your boy. Like I said, if you've got any festive season, what going on, I'm now available.
Okay, cool.
Hand for hire. So, sis,
Hand for hire.
you sit in a very unique position where a lot of people come into your office space with issues of health and diet. I'm curious, what are some of the most common issues that people bring to your office?
Some people don't bring themselves. The doctor brings them to me.
Okay.
So I'll answer it in two parts then. So normally the people who bring themselves, it's because of weight. 9 times out of 10, I'm seeing someone for weight loss.
Sure.
And then there's the people who are referred to me by the doctors. And that's normally with something is wrong medically. It's most of the time it's diabetes. That's one condition I see a lot of, as well as your high blood pressure as well. Yeah. All of which are actually linked to being overweight. So it's basically just a vicious cycle or a snowball effect.
Sure. What are some of the misconceptions or the myths that a lot of the people that walk into your office have coming in about diet and the dietitian, and that they leave having been busted?
So a lot of the myths that most people come into my office with are centered around rules and restriction when it comes to food. So a lot of people think that I'll tell them not to eat certain foods, and that's generally not how I work. It's my choice. That's everyone chooses how they work. So most people come in thinking they'll be told what they should be eating, what they shouldn't be eating, and not that we look at their overall lifestyle. So they normally leave feeling a lot better knowing that I've listened to them. I'm gonna have to switch pans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe let's drop the heat.
I don't like this pan, sorry.
Let's drop the heat. No?
I don't like this pan.
Let's drop the heat, yeah.
It's a cast iron pan, and cast iron retains heat very well, so it gets way too much hotter than I need it to be. So now things are burning before they're cooked though to the right degree. Should have just gone with my instinct to use that pan in the first place.
To use the one that you know, yeah.
Exactly.
Cool. No, that's fine.
You see, now we have a proper pan to work with.
All right.
Okay.
So now we have changed the pan and we have browned the meatball. The meatball.
Now they're nice and evenly brown, not cooked through, just brown. I'll need your help with the stove, please.
With the stove, okay.
Yes.
What needs to happen?
We need to switch on this plate.
This plate?
Yes, please.
It's on, yep. You spoke about sometimes having to talk to your clients about replacing certain foods that maybe are not helping with their health.
Yeah.
What are some of the basic replacements?
Spices, at the top of the list. Spices are the basic ones. Because we know research already shows us that if you're eating too much salt, it increases your risk of developing high blood pressure.
Sure.
But you know, high blood pressure comes with heart. You can easily develop heart failure, kidney failure. Basically, your organs are affected by uncontrolled uncontrolled blood pressure.
What can you say about my favorite diet?
Which is?
Seafood diet.
There's a seafood?
When I see food,
I
I eat it. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that as long as it's done in a controlled manner.
Okay.
Like, I mean, we see, obviously, there has to be some form of control and rules and regulations around it. So if, for instance, you go to a buffet and there's all this food spread out in front of you, you need to have a plan for how you'll tackle this buffet.
Correct way of eating a buffet. You gotta plan it out. You gotta start small. The trick is to first have a taste of everything, because the last thing you want is to have a heap of something that you don't like on your plate. So when it comes to buffet etiquette, taste and then come back and then pile up on the thing that serves your palate and your appetite that day.
Please take this up to a 7 for me.
Take it up to a 7.
Yes,
all the way up.
Thank you.
Again, I'm available this festive season, even if it's just only switching on and switching off the stove. That's
You're still
it.
here.
I'm here. I'm available this festive season. You know, earlier on we had a very interesting conversation, and you said to me that not everyone subscribes to the same sleeping pattern.
Yeah.
Can you just double click on that a little bit?
Ideally, so I went to a conference in October where there was a sleep expert that spoke to us.
Sleep expert?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what? There's actually somebody who has studied and mastered the basic ability of a human being to fall asleep and wake up. I think I'm studying the wrong thing. I'm definitely studying the wrong thing.
Yes, there are doctors who can study towards being sleep experts. So basically what you're saying is that all individuals have their own circadian rhythm that their bodies work best on.
Sure.
That's why some people are genuinely not morning people. I'm one of them. From the time I wake up, so I'll get out of bed at 7, between 7 to 9, I'm not that efficient yet. But by 10 o'clock, I'm ready to go. But capitalism won't let me. So she said there are tests that she's able to do because she's the professor in this whole area.
Sure.
More boiled water, please.
Gotcha.
There are tests that she's able to do which then determine when you as an individual operate at your best.
Yeah.
So she actually made an example of one lady that she assisted who they did tests on her and they discovered that she's most productive between 12 to 3 a.m. So that's when this lady
12 midday?
Midnight, yeah, until 3 a.m.
Yeah.
That's when she would then get up.
You work best between 12. We see you.
So each day, some people are just different.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just messing. Yeah. I'm sorry. Before y'all come for me, because I know those people who operate at that time of the day, they have special powers. I'm sorry. I apologize. You introduced me to the terminology that you use in dietetics.
Yes.
Nutrigenomics.
Yes.
Nutrigenomics. Nutrigenomics. Can you please first explain what that is and what it's all about?
So nutrigenomics is basically a field of nutrition where we offer you your diet advice, or rather your health and wellness advice based on your genetic makeup. Oof. So everyone is their own unique individual.
Sure.
We've each got our own genetic makeup that dictates what works best for us. So we are actually able to do tests where we just take either a cheek swab or a drop of your blood, but it has to get sent to a lab in Joburg, and then the results will come back to us. It's a whole report sheet. There's different types that then indicate to us what you handle best in terms of even your exercise, your nutrition, what you're more efficient at metabolizing, what you're at risk of being deficient in. So that allows me to then tailor make your plan according to your genetic makeup instead of all the scientific assumptions that I work on. Okay, we need to please lower the heat for me.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna use the back of the spoon to crush these tomatoes. So we have simmered our canned tomatoes a little bit just to allow them to thicken.
Nice.
I need your manpower, please.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. You see, this is why I'm here. I told y'all.
Then we'll just add about a teaspoon of the tomato paste. It does tend to be very overpowering and sour, so I don't want too much of it in there.
Yeah.
Trying to make this as tomatoey as we possibly can. Because the tomato paste does tend to be very sour, we'll add a bit of chutney just to sweeten things a little bit. Instead of using cream, I opt for coconut milk.
Sure.
Yeah, much lower in fat. I try and minimize my fat intake as much as possible, and I encourage everyone to do so. So don't add the whole can, it's just to give it that creaminess. Because like I said, we're African, we like our food a bit creamy.
Sure.
So, okay. Okay, so then we'll just stir this a bit, and then we'll taste it, and then adjust the flavors as needed.
Okay.
So you don't... Perfect. Do you want to taste?
I mean, we're out here. We're out here. Let's go.
Okay. It's a bit hot. Woo! Anything you want to adjust?
Come on. Why would any adjustment be required?
Never know. So then we'll just add some black pepper.
That is, oh.
Then the salt I'll end with because we added, so because there's already, I used stock, so I just use a bit of stock to just get that flavor going.
Sure,
Otherwise
sure.
it becomes very bland for my African kinfolk. So now our sauce is ready and we can just add the meatballs to it.
All right.
Okay, and then we'll just mix it in so that the meatballs are nicely coated in that sauce, and we will just give it about 15 to 20 minutes to cook down. Okay, since there's men here, we're making the whole bag.
Yeah. Is there a particular reason why you went with the shells and not maybe
So
spaghetti or?
something I learned is that the pastas that are hollowed out are the ones designed to hold the more saucy type dishes.
As far as hacks are concerned, and maybe
Yeah.
that's the next question, whenever I do pasta, I will add a little bit of oil to avoid
Yeah,
the
the
sticking.
sticking.
Yeah, is that a hack that you would sometimes use?
I don't use it whilst cooking because the oil just sits at the top. So where is it
Yeah.
actually helping your pasta not stick? So what I do is I'll just, obviously as you cook it, then I'll stir it, but not too often because that does tend to agitate the pasta. So I'll stir it from time to time. And then once I've strained it, that's when I drizzle olive oil over it and then just mix it in there to keep it from sticking.
All right, so now we have our honey glazed carrots. Can you just maybe talk us through what went into this?
Okay, so a very simple dish, a nice way to get in your vitamin A and fiber. Just have a side of carrots. So all we did here was just chop these up into large chunks. We let them simmer in some water until they were soft enough on the inside, and then now we're frying them up with some honey, salt, and black pepper.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we're
And
almost
we're
ready
good
to
to
plate.
go.
Cool.
Yeah, but the viewers at home shouldn't have so many carrots in one pan.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
but
never
now,
have more than enough.
now we're good to plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to ask before while we're plating, tell us about Kanya Coat. What is that? What is that all about? I've seen the beautiful movement that's going on the socials. Can you just maybe double click on that?
Okay, so I've always wanted to do wellness events. And
Sure.
like I said earlier, I got into this profession because I love helping people
Yeah.
and I want to help people. So I've always wanted to do events that have a bigger impact on
Allow
people
me.
as opposed, thank you, as opposed to just the one-on-one that we actually have in the consultation room.
Yeah.
So when I told my team, because it takes a whole village.
Ooh, you got a team.
I do.
Levels.
So I told the team, okay, I'm ready to start doing the wellness days, and because they are creatives, which I am not, they then said we need to give it a whole different identity.
Sure.
So it shouldn't just be another KSD dietetics thing, it needs to have its own name. So after doing a lot of research, chat GPT consultations, we came up with the name Kanya Code, which basically means that we're on a mission to enlighten people with the codes to live healthier and fuller lives.
Okay, so here we go with Cooking with Courtesy.
Yeah.
Polpete.
Yes.
Nicely done. Here is the taste of
I am eager
polpete
to taste this.
by Khumbu the dietitian. Come on, somebody. Should have bought 100. Hosh karamaima. Cash content. Aha. 1 meatball and 2 bunnies. Come on, this is polpete. It was like delicious, delicioso, Italiano, Gucci, Luciano Pavarotti, Matabella, Pazza, pizza. Tell me when to stop. Khumbu, this is so delicious. And you're actually just showing us that to have a lovely meal doesn't have to be expensive.
Not at all. And it doesn't need to have so many unnecessary flavors as
Yeah.
well. And it's still healthy.
Absolutely. All right, random hands, please give me the box. Thank you very much. Madam, from us here at Cooking with Courtesy, we just want to give you this token of appreciation. Thank you for taking your time out from your very busy schedule of saving the world to come and rock with us here. So, siyabonga, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you so much for having me, and I was not expecting a gift. Thank you for the hospitality.
All right, Babugele Makaya, Festive Season family, thank you so much for tuning in. I need to go back to finishing this beautiful, beautiful polpete.
Yes.
Next month, but yes.
Polpete sounds so much better.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next episode of Cooking with Courtesy. Woo! Festive message actually doesn't come from me directly. It came from one of the guys behind the cameras. He asked me to remind you that we eat to live, we don't live to eat. We eat to live, we don't. Or is it we eat to live, or is it that we live to eat? Jonah and the whale. There's some swallowing going on. There's living and then there's eating. Do it right, man. We don't have to come on TV to teach you guys how to eat and how to live.